All right, folks, welcome back to F and White People. Our guest from the previous episode, Matt, is back with us. And today, we are going to be talking about something that's on everybody's mind. And that is the very much departed, hopefully, and not missed at all, except maybe by Trump and others. One Jeffrey fucking Epstein. May he burn in hell, even though I'm a fucking atheist and I don't believe it. And
may he rest in torture.
Yep. Why I'm pissed off that I'm kind of an atheist, because I know that there's not a hell for this asshole to fucking be tortured. Jeffrey fucking Epstein.
Like, we know where he's buried, we go piss and shit on his grave?
Yeah, I mean, that I want to know where this motherfucker's buried. I will fucking take a shit.
Have we ever heard where he's at?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think we know what happened. I don't think we know what happened to the body after he was removed from...
Yeah, I don't think they're going to disclose where he's buried, because I'm pretty sure there'll be some people, and I'll be there to cheer him on, that will dig him up.
Set fire to him and piss him out and set fire
to
to him
will
again.
Fucking like shove shit in his fucking ass and whatnot. And I will sit there with the fucking, with my phone recording it.
How many
throwing
MAs
fucking $100 bills at these motherfuckers to cover the goddamn bail money. I will make it rain. Fuck that motherfucker.
No one deserved to die more. People deserve to die equally as much, but no one deserved to die more.
And now we got fucking Giselle, whatever, fucking Maxwell bitch, who's about to possibly get a pardon from Trump so that she doesn't testify that Trump was involved in any of the Epstein situations, despite the fucking videos, the fucking banking transactions, the photos, the testimonies from fucking young girls.
Yeah, someone said, and I've seen this all over social media, but someone said that we don't need the list, we could just believe women.
Right.
Like, just believe women. Women say that these people fucking, raped and molested them and misused them when they were adults, but also when they were underage. And we could just believe women.
Yeah, but we don't. As a society, we're, what were you doing?
What were you wearing?
What were you wearing?
Yeah, so many times I've heard, televangelists or whoever gets caught, that she initiated it, no matter how young they are. Which, I mean, it sounds like they were kidnapped by Epstein. I still don't understand the whole, how he got these girls.
Well,
some people were hired to work for him and then not allowed to leave the island.
Because their passports were taken.
Well, they were kidnapped, basically.
Yes.
Yes, they were trafficked.
And then there are others that he paid for sex. Like, he would pay, I watched a documentary on Epstein, and I watched a few documentaries on Ghislaine Maxwell, and there were some where he was just, like, in Florida, where he lived, he would just pay underprivileged youth to have sex with him and his friends, because he knew they wouldn't turn down that much money.
Right.
Or they would be fucking like the one that I've been talking about for years, didn't know her name until recently, Katie Johnson, 13-year-old, in Epstein's Manhattan residence, that was raped by Trump, was promised a lucrative acting and modeling career if she did this.
Yeah, that's another thing that he would do, is he would promise them, like, these big futures in modeling and acting, right. And of course those acting jobs and modeling careers
for
most of them didn't come through.
His best friend owned the Team Miss USA contest, so...
Which, yeah, Trump fucking would admit about walking into the Team Miss USA pageants where all these young girls are sitting around
in various stages of dress, as he put it.
Yeah, and just...
But we have a hard time believing he was on Epstein's plane. I think...
Or on the Epstein list.
Yeah, even though he's on the flight logs. Well, fuck the list, he's on the flight logs. We know they're friends. I mean,
they know that
there's
fucking
pictures,
transactions.
There's letters between the two of them passed back and forth.
Okay, what's this newest thing? I haven't gone into it, but the obscene
birthday card?
Yeah.
So the birthday card
is,
yeah.
I don't doodle. I don't do drawings and stuff. He did a kind of a New York style skyscape.
Okay.
But in the form of a naked woman.
Really?
Yeah. And signed things like,
Well, no, you're conflating two different stories. So he drew a New York skyscraper, which is how we know that he doodles, is because he's doodled the New York skyline
Several times.
Like, so many times it's ridiculous. Like, what's your obsession with the New York skyline, dude? And then he wrote this birthday letter. It's not really a card. It's more like a letter to Epstein. And it's a doodle of a naked woman where his signature makes the pubic hair.
Okay.
And the words go around, like, inside the naked woman with the little, like, indentures for breasts, and
Yeah, and the letter talks about how they both like fucking, you know.
They have a lot in common. It's weird the way it's written, because it's almost like it's a conversation between the two of them, as opposed to a letter.
Right.
Yeah, and you know, you have video of Trump, and you're like, oh no, I knew Jeffrey Epstein very well. We're very good friends. I've been to his parties.
15 years.
Yeah.
Not just like acquaintance.
He throws,
15 years.
He throws great parties, and there's always, you know, young women there, and he knows, him and I both have a, you know, affinity for, you know, the younger women and things like that. But fucking, yeah, Katie Johnson is her fucking name. Don't fucking forget it.
I mean, if you don't want to believe women, you could also just believe Trump himself, because Trump has said under oath in dispositions that he has grabbed women inappropriately, and that he's done so because he is a star, and that stars can get away with it. He has said that, fortunately, and I quote, fortunately or unfortunately.
Yeah, you can just start grabbing him.
Right.
He said that under oath in his deposition. So
it's also been leaked that Pam Bondi has told Trump, no,
yes,
your name is in the Epstein files.
That was May. She told him multiple. He's in multiple times on the list.
Thousands of times.
That
somebody came out and said that there is fucking over 4,000 business transactions between Trump and Epstein, equating to close to $1 billion, if not over $1 billion. And now the GOP, the grand old fucking pedophiles, are now pushing for an early summer recess so that they can avoid the Epstein files.
Oh, but they don't exist. Remember the DOJ came out. Even though the files were on Pam Bondi's desk,
they did exist, they didn't exist, and now they exist.
Okay.
I mean, come on. This is coming from the administration that, you know, leaked fucking war plans to bomb Iran.
To a reporter whose name was kind of similar to another senator's name, or
yeah, they didn't even know that one reporter was on the fucking signal chat.
Right.
And he's like, am I supposed to be here? But now that I'm here, yeah, keep talking.
Right.
Go ahead. And then once he releases it, they're like, oh, we can sue you for blah, blah, blah. This is classified information. But then they go on the fucking record and be like, nah, it wasn't classified.
But then they do it again?
Yeah, Hegseth is a fucking moron.
Maybe they should take his phone away.
Not more than that.
they need to take all their phones away. They need to take all of their power away. It's ridiculous, the people that we have in power these days in this country. It's just...
And they abused the shit out of it, because I watched a video of an oversight committee who wanted to subpoena the Epstein files, and they did a roll call, vote yay or nay. And, you know, they're like, those in favor say aye, and you can clearly hear all the ayes. And then they, you know, those in favor say nay, and it was the chairman and somebody else said nay. And they were like, it is the opinion of the chair that the nays have it. And somebody was like, roll call? And then they had to go into like recess and shit. Well, they went into recess after they, you know, wanted to subpoena the fucking Epstein files. And then they came back and they, you know, did the vote on whether or not they should. And then that's when the ayes, because then they were like, oh, we want a roll call? And then the ayes got it. It was 8-2.
Yeah, okay. That's what...
Yeah.
I saw that recently.
Yeah. The GOP, they don't give a fuck. It's their... circus.
Well, you know what? It's not just the GOP, though. Like, I think that there are also corrupt Democrats, but I think that it's just, there's a huge difference right now between a corrupt Democrat and a corrupt Republican.
And I love the fucking whole argument about when they talk about, well, why didn't Biden, you know, release these files? First off, these files didn't come into fucking possession until the fucking first goddamn Trump administration, which then they were locked under fucking file and key under the goddamn Supreme Court.
Yeah, they were sealed.
They were sealed, and so they couldn't get to them. Well, Biden had the House and all this stuff for 4 years. And Biden, the Democrats never had the fucking majority.
No.
During the Biden administration. Biden could have fucking did all this. Yeah, Biden was too busy fixing fucking Trump's fuck-ups.
But you know what? Here's the thing, and this is the difference between me and a Republican, is I'm sure I would bet money I would bet a lot of money that when that Epstein list does eventually come out, because I do think it eventually will fucking come out, there will be Democrats
Oh yeah. Definitely.
on that list. And you know what?
Fuck 'em.
To hell with every single motherfucking one of them.
But see, here's also the problem. The same thing that's going to happen to these people that are on the list are going to happen. The same thing that's going to happen to the people that tried to stage a coup back into the 1940s against FDR. Fucking nothing. All these people in power, all these people with the money, they're not going to face justice. They'll find a scapegoat, Maxwell, Epstein. They'll find some other people to throw under the bus and go, hey, here you go. You honestly think Trump, Clinton, Prince Andrew, anybody else who has any kind of significant fucking power is going to sit behind bars? Trump has been convicted of 34 fucking felonies.
Mm-hmm.
He is a fucking felon.
And we're still voted.
Will not spend one goddamn day behind bars because of those convictions.
Probably not.
No, definitely won't.
Which, I mean, I want the list to come out. I do. I want to know who's on that list. I want to know who, like, because I've often thought of building a mobile guillotine and just driving that motherfucker up to D.C. It simply that has a sign above it that says, I'm just here for the child molesters and the child rape. Give me your sick, give me your demented, give me your fucking rapist. And I would put a statue of Lady Liberty.
See.
But she's gonna have a fucking, she won't have a goddamn, scale and a hook. No, she's gonna have a goddamn sword and she's gonna be covered in blood. And the bottom half of her is just gonna be a fucking guillotine. Because I fucking want them all. Because I don't want to pay one fucking tax dollar to house them in any fucking facility at all. They don't deserve anything.
Or we can't send them to Ecuador like they're doing with the immigrants.
Or even alligator Alcatraz.
Right.
See, and I don't think we should do that because there are women and children in Ecuador.
Yeah, no. I don't think we should waste one fucking dollar on them. Nope. Put your head in the hole. Let's go. I'll be the executioner. And I won't wear a fucking hood.
Party favors and... Oh yeah, we will definitely celebrate.
I will throw the biggest fucking rave. Afterwards, I will wrap the heads up and we will throw those motherfuckers like beach balls in a goddamn crowd. Here's Trump. Here's fucking Clinton. Here's fucking Andrew. Here's fucking whoever else might be on the fucking list. Wrapped up in goddamn cellophane so you don't get blood all over your fucking hands and start pitching them motherfuckers in the crowd. Take home a fucking trophy. Don't get caught, because it's a felony to own human body parts. I do not give a fuck. I have a garden of fucks that is suffering a drought. How many fucks I give?
I mean, and I've said this before, I can think of an excuse for pretty much any crime, but there is no excuse for rape and child molestation.
Yeah, you can't justify it.
There's no justification.
You can't justify it. Hell, murder. We have a fucking clause that says justifiable homicide.
There is no justifiable rape. There's no justifiable child abuse.
Yeah, there isn't.
Like,
So why the fuck?
If you steal, I can think, well, okay, maybe you were starving. Maybe you were really hungry. Maybe you really needed to steal that. Like pretty much any crime that there is, I can think of like a justification for why someone might need to commit that crime. But when it comes to child abuse of any kind, but especially sexual abuse, but child abuse of any kind and rape, there's no justification. There's no reason that you have to rape somebody. There's no reason that you have to abuse a child.
It doesn't matter. Hell, a woman can walk down the fucking street naked. Doesn't give you the right to fucking do anything to her.
No.
Because if you think that just because she walks down the street naked, you have a right to do something, if you as a male, walk down the street naked, everybody has a right to fuck you up too.
That reminds
I'm
me.
not going to do that. No, it doesn't matter. If you're wearing jeans and a t-shirt and a gay guy decides he wants to fucking have your butthole, guess what?
Shouldn't look so good in a jeans and t-shirt.
Yep. If you fucking wear a goddamn nice three-piece suit, shouldn't have been wearing that fucking suit.
That reminds me of...
Just because you said hi to a gay guy, shouldn't have said hi to the gay guy. Shouldn't have been nice to him.
Exactly. Like, how is he to know that you saying hello or good morning didn't mean I want to fuck you in the ass? Like, how is he to know that, right? Just like how am I to know?
Women are capable of rape too. They absolutely are.
Oh, yeah.
But, and there are stories out there of women fucking, raping men, but it generally involves them fucking drugging them or tricking them into being tied up and shit.
Well, you have...
Or it's a fucking woman that can overpower a man.
That's where I was about to go. Or you have teachers.
You have teachers But
Which,
the
fucking guys who are like, oh man, I wish I was had that teacher when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Still fucking, you have been raped too. You've been a victim of pedophilia. That's not a cool thing. It's not a good thing.
When I was 15, if my art teacher, wanted to have sex with me, it's an adult fucking a kid.
Right.
It doesn't matter, because if you can sit there and say that, but turn around and say that male art teacher fucking that 15-year-old is a bad thing, then you're a fucking hypocrite.
Exactly, because any adult, regardless of sex or gender, who wants to fuck a child is A, sick in the fucking head. Like, that's just A, they're just sick at the fucking head. But B, you gotta think, like, why aren't they fucking people their own age? Like, why would you not? Think about it. We're all in our 40s, right? So, what in the fuck do you have in common with a 15-year-old? Not a fucking thing.
When you're that rich, think you can get any woman in the first place just by being that rich. So you go out of your way to find these young girls.
Well, not even
because it's about power.
Rich. Yeah. Because you got these sick bastards out there that aren't rich, and they're still preying on children and shit.
Unfortunately, I found out that the actor who portrayed Chucky was trying to get underage boys to come and talk to him and see him and hang out with him, and was going to meet one for sex.
Fuck that guy.
I was like, another motherfucker that we have to, the horror community just basically said, fuck him. We're all glad he's dead.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy. Also, fuck the Chucky movie.
Hey, those are good movies.
Yeah, I watched that movie when I was a kid, and I had a My Buddy.
I had a kid sister.
Nope, I didn't have a My Buddy for long. That fucking movie came out, and I was like, nope, Mom, I don't want this anymore. This motherfucker's gonna come alive, we're all dead. Nope. But
there's many others who we've kind of thrown. I mean, we shun them for a while, but then they're accepted right back. I've never understood that. Once you fucking are arrested for pedophilia or child porn, we should never hear from you again. Never.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think a lot of thing is their power and influence, because I think the most iconic situation is fucking Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Everybody learned about fucking Neverland Ranch. Macaulay Culkin talking about it, and all those other kids talking about it. What happened to Michael Jackson?
Not a goddamn thing.
Not a fucking thing. People today are like, Michael Jackson's so great. Yeah, except him and Kmart fucking have something in common. Little boy's pants half off.
A, that's a horrible joke.
Yes, it is.
And B,
you're not. The fucking situation.
You're not wrong. Like, people forget that Michael Jackson was a fucking pedophile.
And some people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is Kmart?"
Right.
Right.
I hate them.
It's a store that we used to have. It was similar to Walmart, but it sucked a little bit more.
It was Walmart discount.
Right. Yeah.
That's what it was. It was discount Walmart. Which is sad, but no, people forget that Michael Jackson was a fucking pedophile, and that's because he wasn't convicted. He had his day in court, and he wasn't convicted. Well, he had his day in civil court and settled.
And from what I understand, it was because of so many goddamn fans and whatnot out there just treating these kids and whatnot just so shittily. Like, you can't talk about Michael Jackson like that, and just getting to the point where we're done with this. This is never going to get... Because once you have that kind of money and power, your lawyers are going to stonewall the fucking courts with appeal after appeal after appeal, and then basically as a victim you're just going to get tired of it because you know that it's never going to fucking end.
Oh yeah, I definitely think our system's broken in that way.
They're just going to keep adding up and up and up.
And they can't afford it.
You're going to bankrupt yourself trying to fucking bring justice.
That's why I don't think you take them to civil court. I think you take them to criminal. That way you don't have to worry about court costs because the state picks up the cost.
Well, also a lot of them don't know about that.
Like, you just charge, I don't, because I personally, as a victim of child molestation and rape, I don't want money. I don't want money for that situation. I want, the motherfuckers to be in prison for the rest of their lives. So, if I could do it again, I would press criminal charges against those motherfuckers. And then press civil charges. Because I do think that I need to be compensated for my fucking pain and suffering. I think that Jackson's victims need to be compensated for their pain and suffering. But I think you take them to criminal court first. That way, A, you set a precedent that this happens. but B, it's just that way the state picks up the cost.
Well, I think also a lot of Jackson's victims settled on a settlement. Michael Jackson was just like, throw some money at him, make it go away.
And I think, and that's another thing I think is broken about our system. I think that should be illegal. I don't think any part of a settlement should be able to say, and then you won't press criminal charges.
Or what is it, the NDA, non-disclosure agreement?
I don't think you can have an NDA against, I don't think you should be able to have an NDA. I mean, I know that you can, but I don't think you should be able to have an NDA against criminal acts.
Right.
Well,
Like, you can't tell me that I can never again speak about a criminal act, and our system is broken.
our system has been broken for a long fucking time.
I mean, yes, but that doesn't make it okay.
Only a few times has it anyone ever, I think R. Kelly, he went to prison. It was shocking. Couldn't believe it actually happened.
Sean P. Diddy Combs is going to prison.
But he won't be for what he deserves.
No.
Oh, no, because he wasn't found guilty on all charges.
Right.
Which I'm sure is because of plea agreement.
Right. Well, there's another thing. Who is shown a lot of times with P. Diddy? Donald Trump. Tons of photos of them together at P. Diddy's parties.
Yeah.
The dude is like everywhere.
Yeah, when it comes to fucking...
Everywhere there are small children.
Yeah.
Everywhere there's a chance to fucking rape somebody. Unless he's got to pay for it with porn star, and then porn star's like, it's like a pencil with a mushroom sticking out.
Good on her.
I don't have small penis.
Good on her for not signing the NDA.
Because, my hands aren't small. You got fucking tiny hands, Trump. You got small fucking hands. And you goddamn weird-ass fucking posture. What the fuck is wrong with you goddamn piss bag?
I can't believe I recently saw like an older video of Robin Williams talking about Donald Trump and how he brings up the fact that he multiple times calls Ivanka hot. And he brought up the fact, like we mentioned, that he went into the Miss Teen USA. So we've known about this motherfucker for 40 years now. We've known the way he's been, and we'll still fucking voted him for president. I'm speechless. I don't understand.
It's because propaganda is easy for people, especially when you can speak to the lowest common denominator.
Well, there's a video of him on, what was it? I don't remember, it was The View or one of those, where he says, if I wasn't her father, I'd be dating her. Who the fuck says that?
It's been on multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been on E. It's been on...
Yeah, I can imagine... Like, that's the equivalent of me looking at, like, one of my nephews and saying something like that, and that's disgusting, right? Like,
when you're 18, give them a call.
They're my family, and B, they're fucking children. Even though now they're adults, they're children.
Yeah, it's like when he was at a rally, and he's like, in a couple years, I'm going to be dating that girl. And the girl was like 10.
We said that about his Ivanka when she was just a baby. Hopefully she carries, or something like that, hopefully she gets her mom's, like, that's...
Another thing that you say about a small child is something that you say about your daughter.
Can avoid fucking basically everything.
But to me, the mindset of the people who saw that and still went, that's the guy I want leading my country.
Well, because the people who, for one, probably didn't see that, and for two...
All over the news. I saw it multiple times.
They're not watching that news.
I mean, yeah, right.
They're
Fox News
watching
was
Fox
not
News,
running that
Newsmax,
shit
fucking...
at all.
Only America, fucking news, OAN, and shit like that. They're watching...
That was later. I mean, he'd already started the whole fake news shit by that time, so people had already, I guess... No matter what they say, it's fake. It's all a hoax. It's a witch hunt.
But what about the Clintons? And, and the 51 fucking, whatever, and the dossiers and shit.
Fuck him. If he's on there, fuck him. Why is it so hard to understand?
And not even the Epstein list. Like, fuck them anyway. Like, personally, I think fuck Bill Clinton. Because Bill Clinton lost me over Monica Lewinsky. She was technically of age, but that was a huge imbalance of power. She was very young.
Right.
That was an abuse of power. You lost me there, Bill Clinton. Sorry, you're no longer my fucking hero.
Well,
but
they were buddies with Trump in the first place, so fuck them anyways.
We're at several parties with Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
He donated to them.
He donated to their goddamn campaigns and shit.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, specifically with the Clintons, fuck them anyway. But with any famous, or not famous, for that matter, person who's on my side of the aisle, like, it doesn't even have to be the Epstein list. Let me find out that you raped a girl, like, before you were famous. Fuck you for that. Like, just let's not rape and abuse children. I don't think that should be that hard. And let's hold people accountable who do that. I don't think that should be that hard.
Right.
But apparently, in this cult of fucking MAGA these days, they will look away for anything. Although there has been a lot of MAGA that are starting to really question some things now, and I'm here for it. Like, I just want you to know I'm here for you. If you're a MAGA and you're now questioning your choices over Epstein, I am your safe space.
Yeah, it's like, Marjorie Taylor Greene. And it's like one of them, spread the fucking conspiracy that goddamn California fires were caused by Jewish space lasers.
But that was Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah.
Jewish space lasers.
Yeah. But Lauren Borbert's fucking husband.
Is that the one that exposed himself to girls? Yeah.
Now, technically, because this has been pointed out to us before, she didn't actually say the term Jewish space lasers. She blamed it on the Rothschilds, a famous Jewish family.
But it's nice to know that even crazy people have a line, and that line is Epstein.
It is nice to know that crazy people have a line.
Even though Borbert's fucking husband exposed himself to fucking
teenage girls at a bowling alley?
Underage kids.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not okay with fucking Trump doing it, but you're okay with your fucking husband doing it? Which, she's a fucking bit of a mess. And the whole goddamn movie theater incident.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That was her.
Yeah. Because she couldn't vape.
Trying
You
to,
know who I am? Yeah,
trying
fucking
to ruin
cunt.
Beetlejuice for all of us.
Yeah, you're a cunt. Can't wait for the fucking midterms, bitch.
Do you honestly think she'll be voted out?
Well, with Trump's fucking big beautiful bill that basically gives him the power to overwrite any vote that he feels that he's not satisfied with, probably not.
I don't know, if they turn on him, they might somehow
They
get
might
tossed out.
sneak in somebody else that
Yeah.
fucking in the primary.
Someone that'll hold the line, well, we should stop talking about Epstein. Oh, all of a sudden they got the vote.
Oh, well, yeah, which is DeSantis in Florida. I don't know if you've seen this video where there was a person in the crowd basically calling him a piece of shit for defending pedophiles and whatnot.
No, I've
And
not seen this.
DeSantis going, get this guy out of here. And yeah, the guy went off on him. He's like, you're protecting a fucking pedophile. You should be ashamed of yourself. Fuck you. And all this other stuff. And DeSantis was like, get the fuck out of here.
He should be against Trump.
No, he's too busy worried whether or not fucking he should be able to implement goddamn laws and rules and shit against Disney World.
Oh,
Disneyland.
right. They're horrible down there because they have gay day.
Yeah. You leave Disney World land alone, whatever it is in damn Florida.
World.
Is it Disney World?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Disneyland's in California.
You figured he would like him because he's so much like Walt Disney himself. We all know Disney was a racist and hated Jews, so figured Trump would get along with him. He's like, he's one of his favorites.
DeSantis.
He's insane too.
Yeah, DeSantis has got it out for fucking Disney World because they want to govern themselves and shit.
What was he gonna do? Take away their tax breaks or I don't know, something?
Tax exemptions. And
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, because basically they have their own town.
Right.
Yeah, they're governed by their
And they're
own
governed.
laws
They
and
govern
rules.
Now,
themselves.
is he involved in the alligator Alcatraz or is that all Trump?
I think. I'm not
Oh
sure
no, he's
about
involved
He's
Yeah.
involved
because it's his
Okay.
state.
Right. I mean, I figured Trump would come in and like, I don't care if it's your state, this is my country, so we're gonna do it no matter what kind of attitude they seem to have. Like everywhere else, he's
that. Which also at the same time, like, you can't sit there and call yourself an American and support the fucking American ideology if you fucking support Trump because he is clearly a fucking fascist.
sure. Once you take sovereign citizenship away from people, Rosie O'Donnell in particular, out of nowhere. Now, what's his newest thing? He's claiming Obama's a traitor for the 2016.
Yeah, he's saying that the election was fucking compromised because of Obama in 2016. Like, bro, like the Mueller report.
But he won,
Yeah.
so that doesn't mean anything.
It's one of those distraction things. It's like when they fucking were talking about releasing Epstein files. What they release?
Nothing.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Right.
fucking assassination files.
I love how even his granddaughter said, "That's great. Now release Epstein files."
Yeah.
And they won't. Because they know Trump is fucking basically on page 1 to page however many is fucking on those.
Or his bullshit. What is his excuse is that he got rid of Epstein because he was being creepy at Mar-a-Lago. Even though every source says they weren't friends anymore because over some kind of land deal.
Epstein owned bought some land just outside of Mar-a-Lago, and Trump was over there all the time. Hell, there was one reporter that stated that they had a party where they had invited all these women and whatnot. It was supposed to be a VIP party.
Okay.
The only people that were there was Epstein and Trump.
And a bunch of underage girls.
and a bunch of fucking women models and all kinds of shit.
I
And
saw that. That's what it was.
the party coordinator was like, I thought this was supposed to be a VIP party.
Right.
And they were like, it is. We are the VIPs. And it's like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, yeah, you can't sit here and tell me that you support America and the Constitution and everything like that when you support a man that has declared himself king to his fucking followers and wants to rewrite the Constitution so that he can stay in power. Who else did that? Oh, his good buddy Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
Which I think is one of the reasons why Trump wants to stay in power so much, because if he's not in power, Putin is going to be like, well, time to pay that fucking debt you owe me.
You know he's got dirt on him. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
talking about the fucking P-tapes. He's got a lot more than that.
Yeah, all the money that he got from fucking Russian oligarchs, because I'm pretty sure that's where all of Trump's money comes from, is fucking Russian oligarchs.
We know that one of his sons was in Moscow trying to create a Trump Tower there.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Ivanka and Jared?
I don't remember now. I thought it was...
Well, I know Ivanka and Jared were actually trying to create a Trump Tower in Saudi Arabia.
I think so. Yeah, and they're a great ally. They don't violate anyone's rights at all.
They didn't fucking behead a goddamn U.S. news journalist for simply trying to report the fucking news at all.
They didn't fund... I mean, Osama bin Laden, Saudi Arabian.
Yeah.
Half the hijackers, Saudi Arabian. A lot of money. I mean, they support
Saddam
a lot.
Hussein was fucking... he was Iraq, but a lot of his shit came from fucking Saudi Arabia.
Half the terrorists in the world are funded by Saudi Arabia. But yeah, the deal he made over there was so fucking great. All these rich countries who have the worst human rights violations ever, we just took money from. And notice how we totally ignored the jet now. We didn't even talk about that anymore. So we got a giant bribe.
Oh, the gift?
Yeah.
That quote unquote gift.
Yeah. That's going to go to him after it's been...
After he leaves office?
Yeah. It's going to take 3 to 4 years to fucking turn it into Air Force One, and then it's going to go right to him. But it's a gift. It's not a personal bribe. It's a gift to the country.
Yeah, we'll be able to use it in Air Force One, but after that, it's not going to be able to.
Or how about the plane he was using during his fucking campaign was Epstein's old plane? There's so many things that are just fucked up that I cannot believe that we just...
Both elections were rigged.
Well, I mean, Musk pretty much said this one was.
2016 one was too. I mean, fucking the governor of Texas, no, not the governor of Texas. There was I can't remember, it wasn't a mayor, but basically a person of power of Texas said that they made sure a bunch of mail-in ballots never made it. There was like 2.5 million mail-in ballots that didn't make it because those 2.5 million ballots would have lost Texas for Trump.
Huh, I've not heard that.
That's one of the reasons why fucking Trump wanted to do away with fucking mail-in ballots.
Makes sense.
Because mail-in ballots lean Democratic.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, and they also forget that fucking all these red states are funded by fucking blue states.
Just like the ones who vote early, most of them are normally Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking on Texas and like California contributes to the federal revenue like $80-something billion.
They're now what?
While Texas takes 70-something billion.
California is what, the 4th or 5th largest economy in the world now?
They're not that big. I've looked at. They're in the top 10.
Okay.
There's a reason why. California is one of the main reasons why the U.S. economy is the main economy in the fucking world. But if you took California economy and took it out of the United States,
you'd be fucked.
I'm not sure we'd still be number one anymore.
I figured that's where all the tech giants are.
Mm-hmm. That's where fucking Hollywood is.
Yeah.
Silicon Valley, fucking Hollywood, that's where all of our fucking money comes from. California basically subsidizes all these fucking red states. It pays for fucking Wyoming and Utah and shit.
What, 8 people live in Wyoming?
I'm not sure. I'm not convinced Wyoming's a state. There's a conspiracy theory running around that Idaho doesn't exist.
I heard that from you.
And I don't believe it. But if there was a state that, even though I've driven through it, and
I have too.
I've seen the signs.
I didn't see anyone. I didn't see a single person when I was there.
In Wyoming?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fucking...
All I saw was mountains everywhere.
Some parts. In other parts, it's just goddamn flat land.
It's a desert.
Yeah, it's a fucking highland desert. And it's like, what do you got there? Cheyenne?
It looks like a movie backlot.
Yeah. I'm sure Wyoming is just a fucking place of real estate for somebody to collect some money for. Now, if there are people out there listening that is from Wyoming,
Say hi to the other 3 people.
say hi. But I'm not convinced that y'all are a real state. No, but fucking Epstein.
Yeah, fucking Epstein, man.
I don't care who's on the goddamn. If Tom Hanks is on that list, because I've heard Tom Hanks is on the list. Fuck Tom Hanks.
I mean,
I don't want him to be on the
are
list.
there names on the list that would like hurt my feelings? Yes.
Guaranteed.
Yes. But do I still want their names to be exposed? Also, yes. And again, I think this is what makes me different than one of the MAGA cult.
Yeah, their argument of, well, what if, so-and-so's on the list?
And
Fuck them. Drop the blade. Put it in the basket.
I just love that they're using that they use Bill Clinton so much because I'm like, Bill Clinton, fuck Bill Clinton.
I'm waiting for like, what if Barack Obama's on the list?
Then fuck Barack Obama.
In the basket. Head in the basket. I'll make this motherfucking guillotine in a goddamn heartbeat.
You're not gonna actually make a guillotine though, like for
This
just
shit.
for
If you give me
disclaimer's sake, so we don't get sued.
some-
You're not gonna
fucking
actually make.
FBI showing up
You're
at
not
the
gonna
door.
actually make a guillotine and go around hunting down pedophiles.
It's not like Cash Patel's gonna fucking actually
Oh
release-
my God! But did you hear about the guy who went around hunting pedophiles?
With the hammer, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Was it like 30-something he killed, or?
Uh-huh.
Good on fucking him.
Yeah, like his sister or his niece or somebody was
I'm gonna look
victimized.
up this motherfucker's name.
Was victimized. So after killing that pedophile, he went around and just started killing pedophiles.
It was like Batman with the hammer.
And I say, like, fuck Free Luigi. Free that guy.
Also Free Luigi.
Also Free Luigi. But
I heard that the judge wasn't exactly kind of on his side.
Luigi?
No, the
The
killer.
Batman? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Batman. That's what I start calling him, just like the Batman.
Yeah, I don't remember his name or where he was from. It wasn't that long ago, I don't think, was it?
Oh, no. No, it was recent.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just saw a picture of him just recently.
Was it a British guy?
I mean, it was here in the States.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even know how you look it up. Mansfield, stuff about the tip of the hammer?
All I'm getting is Stinson Hunter?
Stephen Marshall.
Stephen Marshall.
Actually, there looks like there's quite a few.
Yeah, I'm just, because that said Stephen Marshall, like, it popped up. Also, Ricky Wazener.
I'm seeing Jason Vukovich, the Alaskan Avenger.
That's who I was thinking about.
That's what I was thinking of. See, because he hunted
What was his
pedophiles
name?
with hammer. Jason Vukovich, Vukobich, the Alaskan Avenger.
God. He looks like a scary motherfucker too.
The Alaskan Avenger. That's who I was thinking of. But apparently there's been a few of them.
Say more the merrier. Oh, he's free.
Is he? What you got?
After 10 plus years.
Okay, maybe that's what I saw. Yeah, because he was sentenced to 23 years.
Yep, and he's been free.
Good.
Maybe he can start again.
Yep. This time I would say give him a fucking immunity.
Or just give the Epstein list.
Yep.
Get some
Here, bud.
names and addresses. Let's go.
Feel like he's the fucking in that scene from Godfather 3. Every time I try to get out, they pull me right back in. No, we need you, buddy. Suit up. I got some. Hey, I got a fucking 28-ounce Irwin Carpenter's handle that's got a waffle head on it. You can come borrow it. That thing swings pretty fucking nice. It's got a steel fucking handle and shit. It ain't gonna break. It's a framing hammer. It's
John
heavy
Wick with a
enough, but
sledgehammer.
light enough. Oh no, you don't need a sledgehammer. No, that wears you out too much. You get a fucking framing hammer with the waffle head on it. It's got the indentures on the front. Nah, you don't need no sledgehammer. You wear
Well,
out.
I'm thinking of what is it? Old Boy. That great
Oh yeah.
that great hammer scene.
Yeah. You don't need a big ass hammer to fucking kill somebody. You just need a framing hammer. 28 ouncer. Make sure that forearm is good and fucking built up. You don't even need the claw part of it either. You smash somebody a couple times with that fucking head. Nope. And the first blow should definitely go to the fucking groin. Just explode those genitals.
Agreed.
I don't know. Most of them, pedophiles don't last too long in prison. once the word gets out.
Well, they generally put, from my understanding, they generally put the fucking child abusers and whatnot in fucking segregation to protect them from fucking...
Sometimes, not always. There was someone I know who was in prison. Someone else that I know spread rumors that the other person was a pedophile just to get them killed in prison. And they stayed in general population.
Yeah, well, they spread the rumor. Was the person actually a pedophile?
No.
Well,
But I'm just saying, in that prison, pedophiles were kept in general population. At TPW and at MLCC here in Tennessee, the female pedophiles are kept in general population.
Well, I would think, not to sound a bit sexist and stuff, but I think in male prisons, they definitely are going to keep the fucking pedophiles and whatnot in segregation because they...
No, they don't actually. Not, at least not in Tennessee. They don't always. There has to be a credible threat against you for you to get put in general, or for you to be taken out of general population. And even then, you're not taken out forever. You're just taken until the threat is considered subsided. Which, if you're a pedophile, that threat is never fucking subsided. But it shouldn't. I mean, I don't want to say it should be because I don't really care if pedophiles get hurt, but...
Yeah, there's a YouTube video where it shows multiple pedophiles, like what happened to them in prison, and they always die.
Oh, hell, I would fucking...
One, I want to say, in Kentucky was held down and tattooed on his forehead with Katie's Revenge.
Okay.
If it was me, I'd be like, if there's an actual convicted pedophile in prison, the first one to kill him, your sentence will be reduced.
If you had the power.
If I had fucking any kind of power, oh shit, if I had the power, fucking we wouldn't have pedophiles anymore.
True.
I would just delete that fucking desire. But if I had a political power, like a government power, shit, I'd be like, hey, wardens, let me talk to your inmates. Like, and I want to make sure, I don't want you to fucking be like, oh no, so-and-so just kind of fucked me over on a drug deal. No. I want to make sure this motherfucker is a goddamn pedophile. If he is, first one to fucking...
Well, see, but then you run into what if someone was falsely convicted?
No, that's what I'm saying. If the person that they bring me is not on file for being a pedophile...
That's what I'm saying. What if you
just increased your sentence.
What if they were falsely convicted? Like, what if they weren't really a pedophile?
Well, that's another thing that we have to fucking, revamp the whole law system. To get better fucking, because we need to believe women and we need to believe victims, but at the same time we need to make sure that those that are being convicted, if they're, adamantly like, I didn't do it, and I didn't do it, alright, innocent until proven guilty, let's make sure we cover every avenue to prove your innocence.
Which a lot of them, they fuck themselves because they have pure files. They're easily traced.
Yeah, I will say that pedophile is one of the ones that's easier to catch, or once you've caught, it's easier to know for certain that, like, the person's actually done it because they tend to keep...
And they're usually very dumb.
Pedophiles and fucking serial killers.
There's a hacker who hacked into this pedophile system, and he's like, he just looked at names, and a lot of times they use their real name, their real email address, and he's like, if you want to know, a lot of them were government officials. He's like, they're mayors, police officers. He's like, I will give you everything you want, but they use their real fucking name like a bunch of idiots. He's like, he's like, oh, it's unhackable. He's like, I was in there in 5 minutes. I had everything.
Once you gain power, for some reason your brain just fucking malfunctions and you think you're untouchable.
They probably wouldn't do it before. They just couldn't get away with it, but now they can.
Yeah, I think that there's definitely got to be something in a person that would drive them to do that other than just being rich and famous.
Well, look at our fucking history. The Greeks and the Romans are synonymous with fucking children.
Yeah, the Roman bathhouses and...
Yeah. Also, look at fucking the Catholic Church.
Well, I think there's a certain kind of person who's drawn to being a priest.
Apparently those that like fucking little boys.
Exactly. I think there's a certain kind of person who's drawn to being a priest. I think people who like fucking little boys are drawn to being priests.
And people also don't understand that in instances like this, when children are abused, the children normalize the behavior. So when they grow up, they think what happened to them is okay, so they continue the fucking behavior.
So there's actually some evidence to show that that isn't typically the case. Like
That's
it can.
Why I didn't say across the board.
It can be the case. It has been the case, but typically
I think now as a society that we've brought up the fact that no, this is not okay, a lot of them are like, oh shit.
I think as a society we're getting better at pointing out that it's not okay.
But, I mean, fuck, you go back just 100 years, in the 1920s, fucking, there are several reports of fucking grown-ass men marrying teenagers.
Well, that still happens today. Child marriage is still legal in the United States.
Which is wrong.
It is wrong. It
But
is wrong. And they've
to-
actually
to-
brought up legislation in several states and federally to try to get it banned.
Yeah, didn't they,
But it always gets shot down.
yeah, say they shot it down here in Tennessee.
Because in Tennessee, it can happen as long as the parents consent to it.
Which is still fucking sick. Which basically means
I'm
you
not
can
gonna
be
drop
forced
any
into a
names or
marriage.
anything, but I was out fishing one night with a guy at work, and my truck got stuck in the mud, and he had to call somebody, and he's like, all right, Harry, I'm going to warn you right now. The guy that's about to pull you out is in his 40s. His wife is like 18. I'm like, okay. He's like, and they've been married for a couple years.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay.
Right.
All right? And he's like, so you want your truck pulled out, keep your mouth shut. And I'm like, it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. We've been trying to dig this fucking truck out for the past goddamn hour and a half. Get my truck out. Once my truck's out, though, I can't take it. I'm not gonna fucking, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut until my fucking truck's free. And he's like, I'm not sure I'm gonna call him then. I'm like, all right, fine. I'll keep my fucking mouth shut. Little did he know that, you know, I had my fingers crossed behind my back in my mind. So this guy shows up and I'm like, hi, how you doing? And then his wife gets out and I'm like, hi, how you doing? And of course, and she is about her intelligence level, and I'm not saying anything bad about her, but her intelligence level equaled this fucking table that I'm sitting at. She was just talking to her, and I was just, well, not talking to her, but just listening to her talk, and I'm like, I see how easily it was for you to just be taken.
Right.
And they get my truck out, and I get it all situated, and I'm like, so how old are you? And I just see the guy just like, oh, fuck. I'm 18. And I look at the guy and I'm like, how old are you? And he just looks at me and I know he's got that fucking, because sometimes I can't mask well.
Right.
I'm generally pretty good at masking. But when it comes to certain things, it's just like my eye, it doesn't go to my eyes. Because I'm like, how old are you? And he can just see it in my eyes. He's like, I was like, you're like, what, in your 40s? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, uh-huh. How long have you been married? And she's like, oh, we've been married a couple of years. And I just see him looking at her like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, oh, a bit odd, a bit strange, a bit weird, don't you think? And the guy I'm fishing with is just like, motherfucker. And I'm just looking at him like, what, my truck's not stuck anymore. I'm like, this is a bit odd, don't you think? Oh, my mama said it was okay. Like, oh, okay.
Your mama needs to be slapped upside the side of
Yeah.
her head.
Like, well, whatever floats your boat, I guess. I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna keep that machete in my truck, and I'll bring it out. Y'all, I'm going. And I worked with him. Next thing he's like, thought you said you weren't gonna say anything. I'm like, and? That's fucked up, though. He's like, yeah, but it's my wife's brother. And I'm like, huh? You didn't tell me that part.
Right?
Yeah, it's my wife's brother. No.
She related to?
I'm like, well,
The
who's
girl.
the fucking girl?
Yeah. Cousin?
Oh, it's just a family friend. Okay. I don't want to know any more. My brain right now is screaming, I'm done. Nope, do not. This is a rabbit hole you do not want to go down. Because I'm pretty sure I'm about to hear, no, we're second cousins.
Right?
Because in the state of Tennessee, it's legal for you to marry your second cousin. Which in the state of Tennessee, it's legal for you to marry your fucking second cousin.
Uh-huh.
No. I know my second cousins. And ain't no way, ain't no fucking how. If there's a cousin involved, but no, if like, yeah, I was dating, well, not dating, but talking to a girl one time. Her last name popped up. I was like, why does that sound so familiar? And then I was talking to a family member of mine, and I mentioned the last name, and they're like, oh yeah, we're related to your Rose. And I was like, how far back? They're like, they'd be like your 10th, 11th cousin. I was like, all right, well, I'm done. No.
You wouldn't date a 10th or 11th cousin?
No! It's a fucking cousin! This is
I
how
would-
you get fucking...
I would date a 10th cousin. That's so far back that it's...
This is still how you get special needs kids!
That's not how you get special needs kids.
Inbreeding!
No, the 10th cousin that's barely related.
I don't give a fuck! I do not want to date somebody that I can take to the family reunion and the fucking family be there.
You know, in a sense, we're all related though, right?
Yeah, far enough back.
A 10th cousin is pretty fucking far back.
Well, not in my family, because I got first cousins that are like in their 60s. I got second cousins and third cousins my age. So, I'm not taking any kind of chance. If the fucking name pops up and somebody's like, oh no, we're cousins. Nope, fuck that. Mm-mm.
And if there were to be a 10th cousin, you share a great.
Unless they're like sometimes removed.
Grandmother or grandfather.
Unless they're like removed. Like a second cousin once removed.
Is less kin.
Well, I don't fucking know and I don't fucking care. If it's cousin, no. We ain't fucking.
Well, no,
Just
once
'cause
removed
I'm
just
from
means of a different
Tennessee doesn't
generation.
mean I'm a cousin fucker. I'm not from Kentucky.
We're Alabama. They moved there.
That's why I always joke with Murphy. He's from Kentucky. I'm like, oh, you mean Kentucky?
Kentucky?
Sure. But anyways.
Got any more words on Epstein?
Fuck him.
Fuck him, fuck Clinton, fuck anyone on that list, fuck them all.
And I know I'm sure our listeners, some of them are tired of hearing me saying this, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck Trump.
I don't think you have too many MAGAs listening to you, but
You'd be
fucking
surprised. We have a lot that listen to us and then argue with us.
okay, I don't have that problem. I guess most people, well,
Oh no,
I play music.
the maggots love listening to the shit about that go against Trump just so that they can get on there and fucking argue against it.
I've only had one try to argue with me and immediately deleted him and said, we don't want you here. Fuck off.
So we don't do that simply because it's fucking views and listeners and shit.
Oh,
It's a body count.
okay. Oh, I already said from like the third episode, if you're a MAGA, fuck off. I'd rather not have listeners.
And we say,
I mean, I don't mind arguing with them because if I can make a point and win somebody over, then I'm all for that.
and I always just tell the MAGAs, like, hey, if you don't like what we're saying, don't fucking listen. All you're doing is giving us fucking free publicity.
Right.
You're just building us up. I'm not gonna sell you to stop listening. If you don't wanna hear it and shit, that's up to you.
I just can't imagine people, I still get people, like, basically, like, hate listening.
Oh no, people!
I would
Oh my
never do
god,
that.
they fucking love it. They eat that shit
Crazy to
up.
Yeah.
It'd be like me
That's what
listening to a
continues.
pro-Trump podcast. I would never do that.
That's what continues the fucking brainwashing and shit, because they go and they listen to the fucking shit that they think is wrong and whatnot, so that they can argue against him. Like, oh no, you guys got it all wrong, blah blah blah. Because they'll go on like Newsmax and shit like that and hear whatever they have to say. I'm like, well,
Right.
Newsmax, but really, Newsmax, notorious for fucking propaganda and misinformation. Fox News, fake news. I mean, shit, they got fucking sued
And lost.
for the whole Dominion situation where they were like, oh no, the Chinese are slipping in fucking ballots that are made out of bamboo.
Well, let's not forget Tucker Carlson said in court, do not take him seriously. It's not real news. He's just for entertainment.
Oh, it's the same thing with Alex Jones. Alex Jones in court said, no, this is all a character.
I mean, the water didn't make the frogs gay?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, I'm so shocked.
Right.
No, but, yep, that's, yeah, I don't want to really give any more energy to fucking shit.
Alright, well, with that, we will let you guys go to whatever you would normally be doing at this time on whatever time it is when you're listening to this. I almost said watching this as though we're video. It's 'cause, I guess it's because we're
Okay,
trying
I
to
do
do
it all
video.
the time. See you next week, viewers, listeners.
Followers.
But be sure to like and subscribe in all the places, and we are all over social media like herpes.
Love y'all.